Hey guys. It's that. Cassie found something here. It's the size of a nickel.
Buffalo nickel. Give me the fufu juice.
Oh! I gotta keep digging some more here. Let's see what else we can get. I found myself a bucket lister. I got a crotal bell.
It's a weedy.
You found a weedy?
Yes.
Sweet. A Walking Liberty 1943 half dollar. Oh my god, it's freaking gorgeous. You got an Indian? Oh my god, Cassie got an IHP. Needless to say, I am a happy camper. What's going on? Today, I am back at a park area that I found just recently that used to be where an old school was. I've been out here with the Equinox. That's where I found in my last video that cool Chevy token. And I came back afterwards just to get in some mental health kind of detecting. Had a little bit of time and found a couple of silvers and a wheat penny in just a little bit of time. I'm going to take the Nokta Simplex out today to the same spot that I found those silvers and see what I can find with that. I'm going to go over it a little bit more carefully, I think, in a perpendicular pattern to what I did with these Equinox, and we're going to see what we can find. Maybe I had some pretty wide paths I was taking. It wasn't a huge overlap. It wasn't really no overlap. It was just kind of goofing around. So let's see if I can find some more interesting stuff today. Let's get the Simplex out and see what we can see. Alrighty, so this is a little look at the area that I'm going to be detecting in today. I'm going to be going right down the tree line here, kind of, sorta, down this way, and then back up this way over to here. And kind of in the shady area. That's kind of the point, though. I knew this area would have some good shade, and it's not too bad. It's close to 90s, and there's a little breeze going, so should be a pleasant time to detect. Let's see what we can find back on the first hole. Okay, this is the first item. It was pretty deep. I didn't think much of it. Thought it was garbage, but I started seeing stuff along the edges. See, like there's a pattern along the edges, and I swear there's something in the middle there. I'm going to take it home and get it cleaned up a little bit better, but definitely something, I think it might be a little bit more interesting than at first glance. Nice, we'll take it. This was right over in the plug, so not too deep there. 4 inches, 4.5 inches, something like that. Nothing overly crazy. Well, what kind of shank is that? I have to clean this up. It might be a little bit older than I think it is, but it's just a coat button. That's an interesting coat button, though, isn't it? That's nice. I don't think it's too old. We'll have to clean that up and take a look, but that's a cool little button either way. Phew, I'm already breathing hard on this one. This was pinpointer deep, as you could see. I got this out from right down in the hole there. That's what we have over there. It looks like, I am betting that's going to be a dog tag. Ground is really hard here right now. Yeah, I can see a rabies vaccination information. I think there's a date right here. 1940? Wait, where did we go? Where'd we go? Where's this on? There we go. 1948. Nice, I got a 1948 dog tag. That's awesome. Definitely take that. That's a good find. Not bad. Only been here 10 minutes so far. Well, that's different. I don't know if you can see it right there, but There's something with a chunk cut out of it. I think I got a coin that has been cut. And I think I might have an Indian head. Holy crap, that is an Indian head that has been cut. I've got a no-date Indian head that's been cut. Holy cow. That's crazy. Look at that. Would have been in good shape. It doesn't look like exactly a fresh cut either. Look at that. Wow. That was done purposeful. That wasn't hit by a lawnmower. I wonder why that was. Why would somebody have done that? That's wicked. Nice. I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna find. Yeah, just making sure, but wow. That's something else. That's worth the trip right there. I got a couple of good things already, so let's see what else we can come up with. Been a while since I turned the camera on. Sun's getting low in the sky. I got the back of a two-piece button here, but I believe this is going to be just modern, probably another little coat button or something. Some sort of a Great Seal kind of thing, or British looking thing. We'll take a look at it more later. Sun's starting to go down, so I gotta hurry up. Like this, you can see it right there. Right in the grass. It's just a dime. It's gonna be a modern dime, but when you fold that grass back and see a big shiny thing pointing back at you, your heart skips a beat for a second. You know, it's a dime though, what the heck. That pays for the gas to start the car up to come over here. It's a different day, and I'm back out with the Equinox, and I found part of a car, just part, and I can't tell for sure. If you look inside it there, I can't tell what it says. From here, it almost looks like it says Lesche or something. I'm not real sure. We'll take it home and clean it up and see what it is. It may just be Chinese, but it's a nice heavy metal one, so I'm thinking it's probably something a little bit better than that. Let's keep going. Alrighty, check this out. Right there. That is my last plug where I got that car. Right over here, I got a banging signal. And I think I got a pocket watch here, or at least the case for a pocket watch. Yeah, it looks like the innards are all gone out of it. Yeah, check that out. Doesn't look like there would have been a spot for a band to go on either side, so that's got to be a pocket watch. That's cool. See if I can get any markings out of it later, but I'm in an area here. It's hard to tell, but they're squared off kind of right down along in this area. It looks like there might have been a structure or something here at one time, so we're going to check this area out pretty closely and see what we can find. This is cool. Must have been a little home site or something here. Found a little measuring spoon. Looks like probably half a teaspoon or something there. That's cool. I think I have something similar to that in my drawer at home. Clean this up, throw it in there, and see what the kids say. They'll be like, what the heck is this? This is rather interesting. I might have found another part of that car. And I originally found that way over there in the shade. And I'm way over here. Maybe. I don't know if it's part of the same thing or not. This is Chicago, though. This is a Tootsie toy. Check that out. Maybe that other one was a Tootsie too, not a Leslie. I don't know. We'll take a look, like I said, when we get home. Looks like I might have got just another little piece of it. Wow, this thing got mangled if it's all the same toy. It's scattered all over the place. The other one was just like, oh, like right there, just, 12 inches away, so at least these were in somewhat the same area. This one was really deep down there, about up to my watch there. And it's green. Oh, and I thought for sure that was going to be either a Wheatie or something, but that is a memorial. Look at that. That sucks. How do those things get that deep? See if I can get a date. Can't tell for sure. See my big old thumb there. It's like a 60s or something, I think. We'll look at it later, but I'm not that interested. It's just a memorial. Was way down there, right where my tip of my knife is at. And check this out. I got me a nice little piece of fancy of some sort. Maybe a scutcheon plate, drawer pull, something like that. Definitely nice. I mean, I can see some nice patterning around it. I don't have my brush or anything here with me, but look at that. You can see around the corner starting to peek out. That's going to be really pretty. Can't wait to get that cleaned up and find out more about it. Nice. I'll take that. I'm in the shade right now. It's not that bad today. It's only about 82. And I got a good breeze. I hope that jerking isn't coming across on the camera. I think that's a setting on my camera I need to turn off. I don't like it. Oh well, back at it. Got one wheat penny for the day at least. This was, or is, what does that say? 1939. I'll take that. Wasn't expecting it actually, but I'll take it. This sounded almost like a zinc penny the way it was ringing up, but I dug it anyway because it said it had some depth to it. Sure enough, there it was, about 7 inches down. And as you can tell, we are at the wrap up, so that does it for the week. We got out for a couple of hours on a couple of different days. And tried the one park area that I found and did pretty good, I think. Getting a chance to try different areas of it to see what's where. I got a chance to talk with one gentleman. He told me where the school was, and really the area that it is probably the biggest common use area in the whole park. So I haven't been in that area a whole lot. I might want to try concentrating stuff there at some point, and or my search there at some point, and see what I can find. But for 4 hours worth of detecting roughly, I think I did pretty decent. So let's see what we ended up with. There we go. Now, of course, this isn't going to be Hoover Boys quality stuff. I don't get the time. I'm not in the area. It's got so much going against me for that. But I do try. I find some stuff that's pretty decent nonetheless. One of these days I'll get a chance to get out there and do what those guys are doing. And until then, I enjoy watching them and wish I was them. But I did end up with some cool things. I got my window lock there. Part of one toy car, the red one there, that was a Tootsie toy, not a Leslie, when I was able to get it cleaned up and take a better look at it. Parts of this green one here in a separate spot, that is a Tootsie toy also. This part was labeled, which was like the roof this would have set up here. So I got most of the car. This would be the side, this would be the top. So it's not too bad. It's had better days, that's for sure. A couple of buttons there, nothing special about each one. They're both fairly modern. Chunk of lead. I wasn't going to save this. It's just a square nail, but I think this is a horseshoe nail actually. The small nails like this were generally something that you'd find in a horseshoe holding that shoe on. Got my quarter teaspoon. Thought it was a half, but that's a quarter. And this item right here, that stuff that I was seeing on there, where is it? On this side, yeah. That looks like more squish marks than anything. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. Those look more like squish marks on the edges than decoration. But as you can tell looking at this, see this end, there's a strap there, and there's the remainder of like a strap here. So this is a piece of lead. I mean, it is soft. I can bend it quite easily. That was the backing to something, but I don't, it's not there. It doesn't have the patina to be anything horribly old, I don't think. So I'm really curious. I don't know what this would have been the backing to. That has straps on the side, perhaps a bridle rosette type of item, but I don't know. I don't think that would be a bridle rosette back in the area that I'm in. If it is, I'd be really surprised, but I'm not real sure. It was a backing plate to something, I think. So, back over here. Got that 1948 dog tag, which was really cool. Loved old dog tags like that. Got this piece, which is really pretty. I love the decoration and ornateness of this. But I don't know what it is. These things right here on the front that look like something could have attached to it kind of have me curious. I don't know what it would have been for in the front of something. Now, if I was on the back to hold it in like a pin, I could see, but on the front, I have no idea. I don't know what that is. It's pretty, I like it, but I don't know what it is. Got some clad, 69 and my obligatory 65 dime that could have been silver but wasn't. Found this old watch. And if you look at it, I don't think this would have been a wristwatch. I think it would have probably been a pocket watch. I don't think it's horribly old. It does have a marking inside it that says Superb. I don't think that's a brand. I think that must be just a marking of something, like to try to tell you this is a superb quality watch or something like that. I didn't find any information about it. You type superb anything and you're going to get all kinds of stuff saying, oh, my watch is a superb watch, or my show is a superb show, or whatever. So it's really hard to find any. Even if you do superb pocket watch, you get a lot of pocket watches that are like, oh, this is just a superb example of this or whatever. So really hard to narrow anything down. I don't think that is anything horribly spectacular. Got my 39 wheat cent. That's in good shape. But my find of the weekend is this Indian head penny. Take a look at this beautiful thing. It's in really good shape if I can focus in on it here. Get the light just right. You know, it's in really good shape. Look at the back. It almost looks like there's maybe not, a slight die rotation error, but it's cut. And if you look at the edge of that cut, it's super clean. So this would have probably been like a slicing device, like scissor style device. And the cut has that patina on it too. So this was done a very long time ago. I have no idea why that would have been cut like that. Not that piece. I mean, that's not even a half. So you couldn't have like a half penny. It'd be like a third or 2/5 or something like that. So not sure what that's all about, but it is cool as the dickens, isn't it? And to me, those cool items like that, those mysteries, those are the things that make this all worthwhile. I would have gone the whole weekend, like the dog tag and that penny, finding just that, and I'd be happy because those are pieces of history that are mysteries. And they make you think and they make you stop and wonder, why in the heck did that happen? Who did this? Why did they do this? What's it all about? And that's what I really love about this, is the mystery of this, the discovery process and all that. You know, the exercise is awfully nice too, because these days you don't get enough of that. It's hard to get out and do things sometimes. So that's it. So I'm going to try to get out this weekend. I have a lady who has an old house that is run down. She is not going to bother fixing it up. It's not worth it. It's just, you know, sometimes old is just old. Like, I had one elderly lady instruct me quite bluntly, no matter what we think of a house, if we see a beautiful old house that's torn, you know, run down, and we think, oh, that thing should be fixed up or something, we're not the ones living there. We're not the ones having to pay the bills on these houses that have, you know, gaps in them this wide, trying to insulate them and heat them and cool them and keep these old houses running. So when I told this one lady that about her beautiful old home, she said, son, sometimes old's just old and it's not worth fixing. Well, this lady has an older house, not quite to that level, but an older house. She just retired. She's moving away from here. She's getting away from the snow belt. She's going to Arizona, where it's warm and sunny. And she sold the house to the farmer across the road, who's going to bulldoze it so he can make a pass through to his fields. So I'm going to try to get out there this weekend and detect that property before it gets bulldozed and see what we can come up with. And I'll take you guys along for the ride, and we'll see what we can find. And I'm sure we're going to find something interesting, even if it's that we don't find anything. We still get to go out and do that discovery piece. And like I said, that's what makes it all fun, is the mystery, the discovery. So I'm going to go think about that for a little while, and I'll talk to you guys later, and hopefully see you guys on that next video and see what we find there.